All right, so this is day 2. I'm going to be working on this throughout the week. I'm gonna try to make videos every day to show some progress on it, inch by inch, into itch.io. That didn't really rhyme, but anyway. So here we go. So this is what I did today. Now, this is good practice. Instead of testing out things in a level that's already pre-made, they normally do something called blocking. So they block out the level and then have you test things in it. But then Unreal, they had this character standalone and just like an open world, just like this, and they can test animations and stuff. So just rule of thumb, whenever you're testing out things, don't have your level all cluttered with stuff. Just give yourself a clean slate, a clean plane to mess with. That way you can move around, test the things, and then go into detail with the level and everything. It just makes testing everything easier, and especially if you got like a lot of animation heavy stuff going on your character or collisions and stuff like that. So anyway, yeah, that's why this is pretty blend right here, other than yesterday's video. But anyway, so today I got in the starting up slow. Why? Oh, I think I'm uploading. Hold on, I just uploaded something in here. A couple things into the project. Okay, there you go. Never mind the debug line. Let me turn it off. Just a brief moment. That line there is so I can visualize see the draw debug lines, so I can visualize where the object is being grabbed at, the distance and everything. So I got that working in better. Okay. So here's the character. Again, she's gonna do her little intro. I might have her do something different. So I moved where you grab it at instead of in front of her over on the side because she can shoot. So it's like she can't, you know, you can't have the object in the way of the shooting, because how it's going to work is you're going to have to stop the enemies from hitting you and hitting the object that you currently have grabbed, because you have to hold that object and take it to the switch or the board in order to move on to the next level, like I showed yesterday. And so when the enemy hits you, he will hit that away and you have to go back and get it. But if it hits you, it's like if you have the object, it'll hit the object first and then hit you. But if it's just yourself, it hits you, you have to start over. So it's one hit death. Okay, maybe 2 hits. So yeah, but anyway, so I got the shot in there. So that's why the grab is to the side, and I fixed it to where now she's grabbing the object now. Still got the camera going when it gets too close, but I'll fix that. So yeah, and she can grab and throw it. And then at the bottom, I have the text, which I gotta get the booleans in right, so one comes in and one comes out. But when she grabs it, it says currently connected, and then unconnected. Currently connected, unconnected. Then I got the shot in, so she can shoot. I put the strafe in, so when you hold the left trigger, she'll start moving left to right. Now I have to put the animations in, so she, runs to the left and runs to the right. But it's in like that, so that way when you have out, man, do that way over here. So you grab it, right? You turn the camera around. You're holding the button. I'm gonna put this on the toggle too, so it's gonna be like a light switch. It's either on or off, so you don't have to hold it. All right, so you grab it, and say you're shooting, right? When you strafe, the thing stays to the side of you. Again, I gotta fix the camera and shoot. It stays to the side of you. So now she can just shoot at the objects without it being in the way. And you can let it go and come back and get it. And now thinking about it, I might just have the enemies always run toward the object that you're grabbing. We'll see. I have some do both, right? And that's the shield. Now, let me see if I have the charge shot working correctly. It's not. So in order to take the shield away to destroy the enemy, you have to blow these shields away, and they'll pop up randomly. So I'm going to put the the charge shot in live, like to do something a little bit. Well, I got the camera rolling here. So here's the charge shot code. I'm gonna have to come back through this, but I can show you the charge shot stand alone or by itself. Yeah, there was something that I wanted to. Oh yeah. So this is the shield that you see right here. And so now it's going to be, he's going to be able to get shot twice. So the charge shot, you need to charge that up in order to blast your shield away. This is the code for that shield. So if you come over here to the character, you'll see this. Well, it's a static mesh that I have on him. And then I put a material on the static mesh, which gives it that glow shield-like effect. So this is really just, excuse me. This is really just a, see if I can reset it without, okay. It's really just a mesh. That's all it is. Control Z, and I put a material on it so it gives it that effect. But, let me turn collisions on it. Block all dynamic. Okay, so it must be, so when you shoot the regular fireball, it's going to collide with this and just like fade it, like burst off. I don't have that in yet. So as of right now, when you charge the charge shot, you're going to shoot it and it's going to blast the shield away. So I'm going to put that in right now. So here's that code here. So on the actor begin overlap, or when it touches the shield, I'm going to cast to the super fireball. So that's the projectile itself. And then I'm going to shoot out some stuff that I want to do. I'll grab a sequence. And I know I'm talking kind of fast. Sorry. If anybody watches this video and they want to know more detail how to do the things I'm doing very simple stuff. I'll be happy to explain. But yeah, so this is the shield mesh. On begin actor overlap or hit, I have it set on overlap. I'm going to cast to the projectile. So it's going to look for the projectile. What do I want it to do when it gets to the projectile? When it overlaps, I'm going to throw a sequence here. So the first thing I wanted to do is have a delay. Excuse me. Delay. Yep, delay. Sorry, I'm sleepy. I'm not a good speller. I'm going to have a delay on it, and then I'm going to have it destroy the actor. And also I'm going to spawn emitter. Spawn a emitter at location. Now, an emitter is a virtual effect. And in this case, either a particle or a Niagara effect. And I'm just going to get something generic right now. Later, I'm going to come through and make everything consistent. I guess I can grab something she already has here. I'm being picky. Let me just grab the explode and see what that one does. Alright, and then whenever you spawn in an effect, by default, it's always going to just pop up 0, 0, 0 on the X, Y, and Z in the world. Okay, I had this problem a long time ago. When you have a big world, you're like, where's the effect at? Where is this? It's firing off in 0.0.0 in your world. So you have to set it where you want it at. So where this shield is at, I'm going to get world transform. Yeah, get world transform. No, sorry. Get world location. And then set the location. Okay, now transform as if something is constantly moving. So this is going to get wherever this shield is at this point in time, it's going to spawn this emitter. Okay, so it's going to 0.2 seconds destroy it and then spawn an emitter. Now the reason why I have the delay on there is because this effect, this is one whole piece of code right here. And as soon as this projectile touches the shield, if I just had it directly connected to the destroy actor, it's like in an instant. Okay, So it doesn't have time to do the rest of the code. So I put a delay before it destroys the whole thing. That way to give the emitter time to spark off. Okay. And that's also why I have this sequence here. It just makes it more cleaner. Instead of like doing a delay and then the effect and that, it just, I want this to happen and then the effect to go off. 0.2 seconds is deleted. So it's kind of like the effect will go off and then the object in the background of that effect will disappear to make it look like it blew up. Okay, when it really just got deleted out of memory and not rendered anymore. Okay. And so with this spawn emitter, you can also set the rotation of it and the scale. So I like big effects, man. So let me just put it up to 2 for now. Alright. So yeah, so what should happen is when I shoot the super fireball, the shield you should see it go away and explode, but the enemy should still be there. Or will he? Let's find out. He should because it's separate, but maybe not. Alright. So again, I have to put the super functionality in there because you will hold it normally to get the super one. Alright, so let's find this out real quick. No. Okay, so she's still shooting the regular one. Hold on. Let me just put it right here. So this is their primary fire. I'm just going to change the final projectile from the regular one to the big one for now, just to test it, and I'll come back and fix the charge code. Okay, so let's try that again. Alright, see. So it's pretty cool too. It's a little darker than what I thought it was going to be though. Yeah, that's definitely going to be like more bigger. Oh, another thing too, while we're here. See, I like this because I can remember stuff and teach and learn at the same time. So those projectiles, okay, with nanite and everything else and all the wonderful technology, even though that's there, if I keep doing this, like for, I don't know, let's say I shoot 10,000 of these, those are not being deleted. Now there is a kill Z, so they might delete themselves, but I truly doubt it. And so if I don't put those on a specific timer, let me come into the first one and fix it. What I'm going to do is on begin play, is I'm going to put a delay here and then destroy actor. Because in one of my other projects, I was shooting, I had enemies shooting fireballs, and I was shooting fireballs, and the thing get really slow. I'm like, why is it getting so slow? Well, I had the enemies constantly shooting fireballs, and they was dodging me, but they wasn't being deleted out of memory. So it was like making my game slow down to a halt. And the fireballs had a lot of effects on them, so it wasn't, cheap looking effects. So let's say 10 seconds. Well, just for demonstration purposes, let me put it at 3 seconds for now. Now watch what happens, and that is the other one. Let me get the super one. Do the same thing. Okay. Destroy actor. Okay, so when I shoot the super one now, after 3 seconds, it's going to delete it. See that? 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. So now it deletes that from happening. You can also put collision on it too, so that when it collides with something, it deletes. But if you don't have nothing and you're all around just shooting fireballs and stuff like that all over your world, and then everything gets slow, that's might be the reason why. So just keep that in mind. If you don't have a sorry about that. If you don't have a kill Z volume out there. So yeah, got done everything I wanted to do today. Um, Tomorrow, just cleaning up more of the base gameplay. Um, and then start messing with the levels. Mess with primarily tomorrow. It's gonna be the levels and the UI. So yeah, look forward to that. Um, Hope to keep making videos. I'm at least make 2 more sets. So yeah, hope this helps. I hope if I hope everybody else who's doing the Lost Relic Game Jam Challenge is also having fun. Hope that we can all learn together. Especially want to learn from all of my fellow Unreal Engine users, but I like seeing what other people do with other stuff too, because I kind of know this. I'm familiar with this tool. But anyway, I need to go to bed. I'm gonna play maybe a couple matches, maybe, and go to sleep. Thanks again to Lost Relic Games. See y'all tomorrow.